Hello and welcome to my new planner for 2026 for my budgeting. Today I am planning in my brand new planner. I haven't done any setup for it, but I don't know how much I'm gonna really realistically need to do. I think I'm gonna pull out this first page because I don't need to keep that. Feels sacrilegious, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I just need to get this little thingy off. Perfect. So now I've got my pretty front page here. I think I want a sticker in here. My name. Hold on. All right, so I grabbed Cal of a Plan Alpha Basics Volume 3. I'm gonna use this style of letter. I'm gonna write out my name. So I do go by Chrissy a lot of the time, but my full name is Christina, so I'm gonna write that. And I'm not gonna bother with the ruler trick today. I'm not that worried about it. CHR. It is officially a planner. Yay. I don't normally go anywhere, so I don't really do the if found. I might add some stickers or quotes to this if I feel like it. I don't really use this page in my budget planner, but this is where it starts to get good. All right. So today I am going to use some stickers from Winter Elements from Live Love Posh. I was going to use this sticker sheet. This has two identical pages. I'm just gonna rip one of them out just so I don't have to flip a whole bunch, but I will come back to this guy for boxes and quotes probably. So in fact, I'm gonna grab a box right off the front, right off the top. I'm gonna put this one here and there we go. And then I don't want to do green because I'm not using green anywhere else. So maybe I'll do the navy. The navy kind of goes with the stickers, obviously. I'm going to put that there. So then this first one, I'm going to use one of my custom stickers from Planner Kate. I'm gonna put bank balances in there. I am filming this in early December for a lot of reasons. But one of the main ones is I can get this all done, set up so early, and it's great to just have it set up and not a problem. But custom stickers are off for Planner Kate right now for her Black Friday sale and recovery and all of that. I think I'm going to order a sinking funds sticker eventually, and then I need more payday stickers, so we'll see how that goes. So I've got those ones in, and then I'm gonna write sinking funds. So I currently track 3 sinking funds. I think I'm gonna keep that up for January. I might change it in February. And the reason being, one of these gets paid in January, and so that's good. But also, I'm just kind of wondering if I want to parse out my savings more than just what I have currently. So there's those guys. I have 4 banks that I track the balances on. So we'll do that. So I'll have those. And then this pen is really running low, so I think I need to get a new one, but I'm gonna work on up here first. Yeah, let me just go grab one. So I use a Uniball 1 in 0.38. I buy them in like packs of 12 from the internet somewhere, wherever you can find them, I think. Little tips are always really fun, right? I've bought them on Amazon before. I need to go to one of our pen stores in town to see if they carry any of them, but I'm not expecting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need 11, and I was trying to figure out, this pink really matches, so I wanted to do those. The gray kind of matches, so I was thinking of that. That one doesn't really match. That one does. So maybe I'll do the gray, the pink, and the pink. And I'm gonna start with the light pink. So we're gonna do my daughter's swim dues, get paid on the 1st, and I do Patreon. I'm a Patreon member of somebody, which is fun. One of the few videos that I like to watch all the time. So that is definitely smaller than the large Scout, which I'm not that surprised, right? I feel like I am all over the place today. This is a Scout planner by Laurel Denise in the mini size, the small size, which is really fun. I used a large Scout by Laurel Denise last year for my budget planner, which I loved as well. And when she came out with the small one, I was like, I don't know if I need the large one as much. I don't know if I need the large one. And so when she came out with the small one, I knew I was gonna get a small one for that, just so, you know, I had the same style and same layout, but I had a little bit more, or a little bit less space, because I felt I didn't need it. So next up is my life insurance, which comes out on the 7th. Then I have some actual bank things. These ones all come out of an actual bank account. Everything else on this list is what am I trying to say? A charge to a credit card. That's what I was trying to say. But you can't pay debt with debt, obviously, or it's not really the best idea. But we've got one thing that is from when we moved into our house. We needed to renovate a lot, and which is, my husband is really, really handy, so we got to get a lot of our money went a long way because he was able to do all the work himself, which was really helpful. And we had a little bit left over from the sale of our old house, and then we took out a little bit of a loan, which, I mean, it was a defined period loan, and it was well within our capabilities of handling. So I've got Hulu, and do I have, oh no, I don't. Okay, so our water is also a charge that comes directly out of a bank account because they give you a discount, I think, if you do it that way. And I was like, yeah, sure, sounds good. We got Visible here, which is where our phones are. We also have Hulu Live that comes out that same day. We are big sports fans, and yeah, definitely need Hulu Live. I have a car wash. I have a car wash membership because then you don't feel guilty if it rains or anything like that. I don't love that I have all of those be gray, but that's okay. Awesome. So there is all of my fixed expenses. The next thing I'm going to do before I get into a little bit more of this decoration is setting up my paydays. So I have a payday on the 1st of the month. I don't know how this is gonna fit here. It's a distribution payday. I have my paydays, like my paydays from my main job, which is going to be the 9th and the 23rd for January. My husband also makes a transfer once a month to our main account, which would be the 16th. And then I have a part-time job that I get paid at every Wednesday. I won't get paid the 7th because I'm not gonna be working this week of New Year's. So I'm just gonna put it down on the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. I love having a part-time job. It's a part-time job at Gap, which is really, really fun. Just in case you're wondering, it's a super good time. And then comes the actual budgeting piece. A lot of this I might not even fast forward because I'm having a hard time, even though my computer has plenty of space, downloading these longer videos that have a lot of like speed ups through them. So I'm probably gonna cut most of my writing in here. So just FYI. Okay, so because this planner is smaller, there's fewer lines going down. If I'm able to get my December one of these up, I'm still working on that. You'll see in that one how I used to do it. My November one was able to be downloaded and stuff, so that one is in there. I used to be able to fit all of my budgeting versus actual stuff in 2 columns, and then I had like my payday tracker here and a wish list tracker here. I think I'm just gonna leave this as is. I really like being able to have my paydays on here though, because then at the end of the month I add them all up to put what my actual was here. Maybe I can get rid of my wish list and put that in my main planner. So if that's the case, I need to find a washi. That one doesn't really match. Does this one match? No. I'm gonna go with this gray one. And what I'm gonna do is section off this little bit. I don't need a lot of space, just a smidgen. And I use a washi cutty card. This one's from Live Love Posh to just rip that a little bit. This washi is from somebody on Instagram. I think it's like Wintertime Crafts or something like that. And then I'm gonna have, yeah, I'll do one of those guys. Let me get my book. Gonna do another one of these slim brown ones here. Perfect. And then pull out my dot marker again. And I've got 1st, nothing on the 7th, 9th, 14th, 16th, 21, 23, 28. Perfect. That's that one. And I want to go over to here and do my bank activity. I don't know how this is gonna go. If worse comes to worse, I don't need one of my bank activity, like one of the banks that I use. I don't necessarily need the bank activity. So it's not the end of the world if it's not, it doesn't fit. So I think what I'm gonna do is put half a washi Just ripping this. This is washi from a pack on Amazon from Lord knows when. Your guess is probably as good as mine on when something arrived. And I'm going to go, wow. Actually, I think I want the rippy side down. Looks kind of cool. Need my washi cutting card again. It's more like a washing ripping card, right? And then I'm gonna put bank activity right there. So what I'll do is I'll start with my main bank on here that I want to track, and if I can tell that it's going to kind of stay contained over here, I might add my other bank, but if not, it's okay. This over here is always my goals section. So I'm going to come back to my Live Love Posh book, and I need some boxes. Does not look like there's any of the navy boxes. This is navy, but then this is black. So I'm gonna grab a brown one of these. I'm gonna add the word goals to here too. Let's put this on the corner. Over there, don't want black. I think I'm gonna do these guys in this color. So I've got G, O, A, L, and S. I think I'm gonna go down with this because that's kind of fun. G, O, A, L, S. Cute. Then I'm gonna do this brown box there. Gonna grab one of these boxes. And how many Fridays are there in this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Fridays. Yay. So I like to transfer to my high yield savings account for like specific savings goals, very specific savings goals on the Friday of the week. So that's why I'm gonna have 5 of these guys. I don't know. That one's really crooked. So is that one. This one's really crooked. Let's see if I can get it up. That's better. Then it glares how obvious this one's really crooked too. You know, if stickers were, I need like a square, like an architect has a square. Yeah, that's what I need. All right, there we go. So I can have my saving goals for the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, these guys, which is perfect. Then I need to do my spending stickers on these guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the to-do this week. I don't need it. I don't use it as a to-do this week for my budgeting. I used to, when I'd have like a credit card bill was due in that week, I would write, oh, I need to pay it. Now what I do is I put the credit card bill due date and amount on a sticky note that fits in this planner. And then I just have that either up here or I put it on the date where I need to pay it if I haven't already paid it. And that works really well for me. It has been working really well. we don't carry balances on our credit cards, but we do utilize our credit cards all the time because the amount of, you know, points that we can get is great. We've had, I don't know, 5 free trips basically for no housing costs through a credit card reward program directly with a hotel. So we get good usage out of it. If you're not going to use it, don't get the credit card because it's not going to be worth it. So now I've got this. I think I want to do this cute little scene here with these adorable little frames, because then it kind of looks like the goals as part of the frames, which is fun. What I want to do on these stickers is just kind of add them around. I don't use any of the other days on this planner. The only time I need it is for my fixed expenses. So like, I don't care. And I also know what day comes after the 22nd. Like, that's not, I don't need somebody to remind me what the day is. I'm gonna put this one over here because I can. Now that I'm needing 3 columns for these guys, this whole section is gonna be empty. So we'll see. Oh man, new planners are so hard and so complicated because it's like, I'm so excited for this planner, but also I don't know, you know, how it's gonna work for me. And so it's really, really hard. And you know, I've put stickers down and now I'm stuck with this planner. No, I like this planner a lot. I'm not that worried about it. Gonna do that guy there. And then I think I want to do these candlesticks somewhere. So those are kind of cool. And then that's the same sticker as that, so I kind of want to go upside down with it. And do I want, man, I love how little this is. It's so much fun. I'm going to cut this in half, but I just need to try to figure out where that half is. So I kind of had this draped around the Friday, right? Well, I might need day of the week stickers, which is fine. It's all fine, you guys. Nothing is, it's just, you know, you just kind of figure it out. You trust what you're doing. You trust the process, if you will. I have an idea. I can put stickers on here because I'm not going to be using this part of this week. So maybe I'll even put these little guys. Though pumpkin time is definitely over. And then, oh man, I've run out of room. I've run out of room completely. This is so big for this planner. I don't know if that's gonna work. Wonder if I can get it back in there. I might need to just pull off. Oh wait, it'll fit right there. Okay, now the next question is, do I want to use this flower somewhere? And I'm thinking the answer is no. I feel like I have run out of room. This is going to be a very, very minimally designed planner, but I'm going to see if I have any of my day of the week headers that kind of match. Yep, I'm just going to do these guys. So Monday, I don't have any date dots on here. Don't really need them. I mean, maybe eventually I'd start using them, but I really do feel like I'm learning this planner, even though I already have this exact same planner for this year. The size is so different. And I'm also trying to decide if I want to keep my budget the same way I've been doing it for the last couple of years. And the question to that is, I really don't know right now. So that's why I figured that I would set up January in this planner like I have been doing. That's crooked. Setting up January in this planner like I have been doing, and then come February, see if I need to change anything. So that's kind of my plan. Anyway, here is my spread. My first spread in my beautiful parsonage green from Laurel Denise, the Scout Small planner. I like mini better than small, so maybe I'll say mini more often than small, but I'm sorry if I do that. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you want to talk budgeting or want to hear more about, how anything I do, please reach out to me on Instagram, same handle, the Composed Planner, and I'm more than happy to talk budgeting. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos by me, you can subscribe to my channel, and I will chat at you later, and you'll see my hands next time. Bye.